I see that we had some technical difficulties. Good morning. My name is Sean Webb. I'm the Director of Community Engagement in the Foundation. You're watching Classroom Conversations. We are the Community Engagement Show for Desert Sands Educational Foundation and DSUSD. And before we move on, I'd like to thank a couple of people in regards to allowing this to happen. First and foremost, the DSEF board, and I'd like to read their mission statement. The Desert Sands Educational Foundation secures funding and awards money to provide supplemental resources that enrich and enhance student learning in Desert Sands Unified School District. And their vision statement. In partnership with the public and private sectors, Desert Sands Educational Foundation financially supports creative and innovative programs that enrich and enhance the educational experience in the academics, the arts, and extracurricular activities that engage all students and staff in Desert Sands Unified School District. Okay, so we've got a little bit going on this morning. Look at this. We've got somebody calling in or watching us from Mexico. We don't always have that. Thank you for joining us. That's quite a privilege we have that. But before I move on, I do want to say thank you for the City of Indio. For those of you that don't know, they are one of our sponsors this year. We actually wrote a community grant where we included that they would be featured in classroom conversations and so forth, and they would have an opportunity for an Indio Minute. And with that being said, I got an email from Brooke over at Indio this weekend with some information that they would like shared out in regards to September 11th coming up. Here we go. In a memorial tribute to the fallen U.S. Marine Corporal Hunter Lopez is now being included in the City of Indio's previously scheduled sustainability event scheduled for September 11th. Those who come through the event at the Indio Corporate Yard, Indio Water Authority, from 9 a.m. to noon will receive a small shade tree to plant in their yards to honor Corporal Lopez, who lived with his family in the city of Indio. Corporal Lopez and 12 others, including Marines, a Navy sailor, and an Army soldier, were killed in an attack in Kabul, Afghanistan, on August 26, 2021. This is coming for immediate release from Brookberry. I'm just taking a couple portions of this, but this is an event that they're having on September 11th for sustainability efforts in the city. This is a quote from Mayor Holmes. Planting these trees will eventually provide shade, a beautiful canopy around our city, and a generational legacy in Hunter's honor. And that's from Mayor Holmes. In addition, it's a small way we can recognize the significance of the 20-year anniversary of the 9/11 attacks and the many sacrifices made by our troops since that time. So this, as I said, this is an event that's taking place on September 11th, a sustainability event to include a tribute to fallen U.S. Marine Hunter Lopez. This is actually the first of two sustainability events that they're having, held by the City of Indio. And they're going to have another event November 6th. But what you can do during these events is you can bring in anybody that has waste tires. Any tire, they have to be off the rim. No tires for commercial facilities, but like if you change your tires at home and you have them in your garage or in your backyard, you can bring them down. Used oil filters from residents. These are the people that do it themselves in the garage and so forth. Electronic waste. So this would be television, computers, computer monitors, cables, and wires. And there's also going to be on-site paper shredding that is free of charge for Indio residents. So this is happening on September 11th. So you want to make sure to participate with that. And we want to thank the city partnership for that. But moving on here, it looks like we got some comments coming in. Yes, I agree. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for watching us from Mexico. And we do have comments coming in. Thank you again. We greatly appreciate it. As we always do, we try to highlight all our comments here. Yes, rest in peace, Hunter. For those of you that didn't know, Hunter was actually a student at La Quinta High School. I was at La Quinta High School all the years that he was there. He was a pleasure to know, a young man that I knew well because we did a lot of events with the Public Service Academy in correlation with mental health and culinary and junior ROTC. And a lot of times we had student involvement. And with that being said, you could always rely on students like Hunter, and Hunter was there a lot of times to help out and to assist everybody on campus and so forth. So yeah, so make sure you pay attention to the news. I know that La Quinta High School is going to be having an event coming forward in regards to honor Hunter and so forth. So make sure you pay attention to social media. That'll be announced soon. Okay. I want to also continue. We got the City of Indio has an event coming October 30th. I know they were promoting this a little bit ahead of time, but it's actually going to be a coloring project too for some of our elementary students. This is a program that we're working with the city. It's called Streets Are Treats, and they're going to talk and highlight all the great things that they have in downtown Indio and so forth. All right, let's go ahead and continue on here. This is also on September 18th. We have the Desert Sands Unified School District first ever wellness fair. This is being put on with Indio High School as well as with our student assistance program and our student support services. This will take place from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Topics include physical well-being, supporting emotional health, and a bunch more. There's also going to be wellness workshops, community resources. There'll be a bunch of different individuals there to help out and assist, as well as there will be a vaccination clinic that day too. If you want more information, you can also email or call us. Call us at 760-771-8682. Okay. Moving on here. Oh, the Wheel of Names. This is exciting. So I'm going to go ahead and close out my screen here for a second. But what we have going on today with our Wheel of Names is it is our Recognize It for the summer months. And Recognize It, for those of you who don't know, is the Desert Sands Educational Foundation partnership program with the district where we recognize incredibly talented staff. With that being said, we are going to recognize 6 staff members now. Over the summer, we had some, I think it's about 130 names that are listed there that were recognized from June, July, and August. And we get 2 from June, 2 from July, and 2 from August that we're going to recognize. I want to thank our partners at CV Harvest Box. It's 6 people that we call up in regards to this. All receive a CV Harvest Box. They're our sponsor. So we'll go ahead and bring this up on screen here. There we go. The first person that we're going to draw a CV Harvest Box for is, let's see who this is going to be. Look at that, our own Veronica Correa Rosas. Let me make sure to write down this name here. Veronica, she works in our Ed Services Division. She's an administrative assistant for Dr. Kelly Mae Vollmer, very deserving of this award. All of our employees and staff are very deserving of this award, but congratulations, Veronica. So on Friday, you'll get a delivery of a CV Harvest Box. So we're going to remove this name, and now we're going to draw again. As I said, we have 6 winners that we're going to be drawing today. LBJ School Site Monitors. Okay, so we'll have to figure that there, who they are, but that is going to go to the office there. It's LBJ School Site Monitors. I'll definitely be reaching out to Mr. Fisher to see who they are, but I think that's amazing that they were honored here. We'll go ahead and draw again. This next person is Diane Romero. I don't know Diane, but very exciting for her to win this. As we said, these are for our winners for this summer. We have 6 that are being drawn. We've drawn 3. We're going to draw 3 more. It's kind of fun to see all the names that come up there all the time that are being honored by their staff and their community. But this person is going to be Daisy Dominguez. I'm not sure what school site Daisy is at or what division she works in, but congratulations. I'll be coming to you on Friday with a CV Harvest Box. Let's go ahead. That's number 4. We got 2 more to draw here. This is going to, looks like one of our security agents. I know Sean, DSUSD security agent Sean Simon. I'll be bringing you a CV Harvest Box on Friday. And the last one from this summer, once again, we want to thank CV Harvest Box, Mark Tadros, and Tony Marchese for sponsoring our Recognize It program. If you want to sponsor the Recognize It program, if you want to be part of our community partners, please contact me. Let me go ahead and bring that up on screen here. If you have any questions or whatever, go ahead and you can feel free to email me direct. You can follow me on social media. But if you want to be a partner with us and help out with the recognition program where we recognize the incredibly talented staff at Desert Sands, please reach out to me direct. But this is our last winner we're going to draw for our summer months. Let's see our 6th winner for the summer. And this will be Lee Baird. All right. Lee and I'll give a little history here. I know Lee from she's from my first teaching days at Desert Sands Unified School District. We worked together at Palm Desert High School. We're both in the history department, but now she's at the district office here. So overseeing assessment and so forth. So congratulations, Lee. I know that you have a pretty amazing barbecue. I can't wait to see some of the pictures of what you do with CV Harvest Box. So once again, let's go over all the winners for Recognize It for this month. We have, for this summer, Veronica Correa Rosas, the Johnson Elementary School site monitors. I got to find out how many of those are. I got to call up Mark and see if we can get some more boxes because I know they're all very deserving of that. Diane Romero, Daisy Dominguez, Sean Simon, and Lee Baird. All of you, congratulations for being recognized for Recognize It and having being an incredibly talented staff member. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Let's see here. We have get some other information here. This just in, we did an article with the UCAN report. This went out on September 3rd. And this was submitted by our own Mary Perry, where it's kind of awesome. Enrique Leon, he's one of our ground supervisors here at Desert Sands, and he has systematically gone through schools throughout all of Desert Sands. And if you notice, a lot of them are moving towards projects where we reduce irrigation and water waste. And if you notice that we're removing a lot of the turf, and we're bringing in some desert gold and desert landscape. And this is not able to happen if it not for the supervision of the ground supervisor here, Enrique Leon. Enrique, amazing job on what you're doing. He's working with the different water agencies from CV Water District to Indio Water Authority in the different cities, into making sure we can go ahead and saving water. Last year I was able to cover it at Amistad and Eisenhower, as well as at Kennedy Elementary. It's pretty amazing because like sometimes we're receiving rebates for over $200,000. So Enrique, amazing work in what you do for us. Thank you for doing that. Let's also bring up our Twitter feed. That's always fun to see. Our Twitter feed, you know what? Our own Mary Perry, she was at our water polo matches that I believe that she was at the Blackhawk ones over the weekend. There's a couple of pictures there. Another article, this was pretty cool. You know me, I love cooking and so forth, but we had some siblings in the Disney Bake Off, Magic Bake Off, and thank you, Cindy, and Cindy, you can report for covering this and so forth. But these siblings, Jackson and Alexandra, they took place in this, and it'll be on the September 17th episode. So I want to encourage people to watch that and follow it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. You know what? I'm actually going to reach out to the students too, see if we can have them come on and tell us a little bit more about their experience. But that was pretty amazing to see. I read through that whole entire article, and I can't wait to see that on television coming up soon. Kind of moving through here, you know about No School. That was fun. We had the long weekend yesterday. We talked about the incredibly talented staff here. This was about the irrigation article that I just shared. And then there we have our last episode, which we had 94 views, which I want to thank you guys for everybody for participating and watching us and following us. And as I said, I tend to try and put up the comments as much as possible to highlight things that are going on, everything great in Desert Sands and everything great going on in our community. But I'll tell you, if they do not relate to what I'm discussing and they do not relate to the topics that we're going over, I tend not to show them. So I'll say that although I've showed some in the beginning, I did not show them all, and I'll flat out say that's the reason why. But this is a show where we're going to go ahead and highlight all of the great things that are going on in the school district, all the great things going on in our 30-plus schools and our 27,000 students. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I do want to recap real quick. This show does not happen without our Desert Sands Educational Foundation Board for working with the City of Indio, for applying for a grant. And then also, thank you, Craig Campbell, CoachellaValley.com. You can see their logo in the upper right-hand corner there. If not for them, we would definitely be producing this on our own platforms and so forth. But if not for them, Classroom Conversations may not have grown as much as it has over the last 12 months. So Craig Campbell, thank you very much for your relationship and your friendship with Desert Sands Educational Foundation and the school district. We love presenting on your platform. Upcoming events, November 6th, it's solidified. I'm going to have information for you guys later in the week. It is our Foundation Express. I'll be sharing out the logo. I'll be sharing out sponsorship opportunities, as well as corporate sponsorship opportunities, which I'll be emailing out today. But that's pretty much all I have for today. I want to thank you for watching. For our steady followers are watching us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or even on LinkedIn. Thank you for watching, and catch up with us later in the week with Classroom Conversations. You guys have a great day.